Today I'll be comparing the top 3 Minecraft Bedrock clients. The top 3 clients are Onix Client, Latite Client, and a new one, so stick around for that. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. Let me just show you guys the new client first. How about that? So the first client on the list is a new one, and it's called Farial Client. I prefer this over Onyx Client. Okay, and that's not something easy for me to say, so let me just show you guys why. It's just a click of a button. By the way, before I do that, we're grading on interface, optimizations, and features. So let's see how well these clients can compete with each other in each of these categories. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Farial client. Yo, it gets me every time, yo. Like, look at this. This is like the neatest client I've ever seen. To see a client like this look this good and to start off with so many features, and it's the new client, it's very impressive. I can't lie, it's impressive. They even got Part HD. Yo, they even got the king. But yeah, this is my new go-to client. As you can see, it has all the features needed. It has all the stuff you need for PvP. It's the second client to introduce motion blur. The first Bedrock client was Onix Client, which even if you wanted motion blur from Onix Client, you would have to pay for version 3, which is on their Patreon. The link to that would be in the description for Onyx. But hey, if you guys don't want to pay for that, you now have another client with the same option, you know, and you can customize it too. Okay, let's start off by rating this client. I'm gonna give the interface a 10. I'm sorry, the animations and everything is just so consistent. In my opinion, it has the most consistent and best interface out of all the clients that I'm gonna mention in this video. If I didn't give this client a 10 for its interface, then you know I'd be mentally ill not to. And for features, I'll give them a 9. Honestly, they have all the necessities. As long as they have all the PvP necessities, they're okay. They don't gotta worry about nothing. Now for optimization, so far I've been using this for a day. I haven't had any problems at all when it comes to the optimization. I'm not lagging or anything like that. However, when it comes to motion blur, it does affect the FPS just a little bit. It only happens when I'm in a rough fight with someone else, like I'm fighting someone in Skywars or something, and you know it's pretty intense. That's the only time I'll have like a little frame drops, but that's it honestly. So I'm gonna give them a 9 for that. 10 for the interface, 9 for the features, and 9 for optimization. So in all, that should be 28. Okay, so the next client on the list is Latite Client. You guys know this client, it's been on my channel for a while. So yeah, let's see what they got going on for them. So let's go to their mod menu. Their mod menu is neat. It's okay, it's not bad actually. I like this mod menu. However, I prefer icons and text instead of just plain text. It just doesn't look right. Maybe I have OCD or something, but as you can see, some of the text are bigger than some, so it kind of looks out of place. Everything else is okay, everything is neat. You can go to the main client settings, you can edit the HUD to move around your modules. You can also search for certain modules if you're looking for anything, but I think the interface could be polished just a little more. They're not bad though, so I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10 for their interface. Also, feel free to share your ratings on each client in the comment section. I'd love to see what you guys think of each of these clients. When it comes to features, the Latite Client does have all of the necessities needed for a client. They have all the stuff needed for a client. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you guys, so I'm gonna give them a 9 just because I think some of the features could be polished a little more. However, when it comes to optimizations, I'll have to give them a 7. I've experienced a lot of frame drops using a Latite Client, especially on certain servers. I don't know if it's a client thing. Even when I'm not recording, I get frame drops. I don't know why whenever I'm using Latite Client. And it's not like I have a bunch of features enabled. If you guys watched my previous video as well about Latite Client, you can see that in the intro, I was having frame drops. And the funny thing is, when I use other clients, I don't. So yeah, the Latite Client has 22 points. Okay, so the last client on the list is Onix Client. And we know Onix Client has a special place in my heart. So out of all the clients, I think Onix Client is the most technical when it comes to features. It's the client with the most features as well. If you go to module settings, as you can see, they have a lot of features, but that's where the problem lies when it comes to the interface. So this is their old interface, by the way. In version 3 there's a new interface. Here's a screenshot. So I'm going to be judging based off of the new interface. So the new interface, it's more snappy. I like it better. You know, the background is blurred and stuff like that. However, I'm a fan of icons and words instead of just the words by itself, because in the old interface right here, whenever I'm looking for a specific feature, it took me a while to find it. Sometimes it took me almost 15 minutes to find a specific feature. For the interface, it's going to be gonna be a 9, and this is based on the new interface, not the old one that's right here. Okay, when it comes to features though, Onyx Client has a lot of features. So yeah, Onyx Client definitely wins when it comes to features. I'm sorry, Onyx Client has the most features. I'm gonna give them a 10 out of 10. Okay, so the last thing to judge for is optimization, and I've been using Onyx Client for a long while, so I'm pretty sure I know how optimized the client is, and if I don't, then you guys can comment down below. Onyx Client is definitely optimized, and even if it's not optimized, they give you options to make your game more optimized with the render options. You can disable particle, weather, let's say the rain makes you lag, you can disable that and you'll be good to go. So Onyx Client definitely wins when it comes to optimization as well, so that's another 10. People tend to use clients to make their games more optimized. It's not just about the features that they have to offer and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you guys agree with my ratings. If you don't, share yours in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.